Heroes and Legends, Generations 4, The Holy War, Episode 7. The Gaboni forces, led by Claudette, were moving forward with their advance. As they began to advance, Claudette and Chacha were together. Chacha saw Claudette as a mother figure, and during the age of chaos, when Claudette and others of the Neo Builderon were freed, they were they had no robotic feet, arms, and legs, and anything they needed from the Builderon scientists to replace and to help them be whole again from the age of slavery that they found themselves in. Now leaders of armies, they wanted to impress and prove to their Builderon leaders and allies that they had what it takes to oversee these dimensions for their universal counterparts once this war was over. In order to prove themselves, they had to beat the other forces within these dimensions. Case in point, the Lo and Lukaya forces, allies within the Monica UDN, had suddenly appeared to attack them. They were led by Balfour Lo and Maya Lukaya of the respected forces. Claudette and Chacha, during the fighting, got separated, and it was the Cis brothers, the Cisco brothers, Cisco Cis and Cisco Me, who were distant relatives, but they close like brothers, had surrounded Claudette. Cha-Cha used her will and might to get past the forces of Sia Lukaya and Lauren Lowe to rescue Claudette. And after the rescue, they worked together to beat back Balfour and Maya Lukaya, being beaten back both powers at the same time. The Gaboni were not to be underestimated. Elsewhere, the forces of Edo, Ecotrada, and Emergology attacked the Elder forces. This was a time of great despair for the Edo. The Edo Republic, during the 10 years between the Age of Chaos and the Holy War, had lost their founder. Charles, the founder of the ruling party, died at the age of 66, and shortly after, his longtime assistant, Shuwa, also died at the age 76. The president the president Moffat, and his wife, the First Lady Elise, led Edo Republic, and they vowed to raise the republic up to new heights and to beat back all of their foes. In this particular battle, they would work together with the Edotrada and the Mythology forces. And together, their forces attacked the Elders, led by Barack Stone, Deborah Bunn, who were now a married couple, and Eliezer were surrounded. These other forces were a singer to the Elders and longtime officers. If the UDN could work together to capture or slay these proud officers, it would be a major boost to their morale. However, as things looked dire, they prayed for a miracle, and the elders got it by the powerful tribune who had arrived just in time to rescue his allies. He transformed to beat back the mechs and soldiers of the Udian nations. He then flipped over tanks and threw the tanks right back at them, forcing the enemies to retreat and to scatter in multiple directions. With this, the forces of the Udian failed to get the job done. Elsewhere, a secret mission is being conducted. The spy Lash of the Civic was doing his thing was ordered by his masters to sneak into the Eurasian base to find answers and their scientists and any other weapons or technology they could salvage and re-engineer for their own purposes. Seeing that this war was going to be long and intense, they needed a technological advantage to overwhelm and to overcome the powerhouses of the other kingdoms. So Lash did his thing. He snuck into the air vents, cut down guards, used smoke screens and sleeper agents to knock out guards and sentries within the top secret castle. While he was sneaking, he discovered some intel data that was vital to the future of the UDN, and so he captured these things. But he saw a powerful robot had appeared, and so he stopped sneaking about and started to fight. Here, he started to use his guns and his superior martial arts to beat back the robot and to disarm it. And then he heard the powerful Narcovi officer Ulkin was approaching. They were so excited to finally be fighting again. I see that someone has broken into the lab. Good. I've been itching for a fight. Lash was like, oh no, can't fight him. I got what I wanted. I gotta get out of here. And to Ulkin's disappointment, Lash was long gone. Blast it all. What a mess. I missed everything. When will I be sent to the front already? Ulkin cried in disgrace. Back at the Union headquarters, Lash had met with Sekinda Johnson, who praised his work and said that he was a valuable asset to the mannequins, as ensuring needed to grow as they were looking beyond this war and to the future of their forces. And so he gave the details to them and went back to his leader of the Civic, Crystal. Crystal was a doctor and also a scientist, but Lash was no fool. He had even more data and gave it to Crystal, who praised Lash for his work. Crystal proclaimed that the future, once this war is won, will belong to the insurance, but the Civic must go strong, for a technological race will soon start between them and the insurance, and vowed that it will be Civic at the end that shall emerge victorious. Hopes, dreams, and visions of the future beyond this war were being fashioned by many, but were these to be premature? Will these heroes even live to see the age to come?